When you start standing, or when you're standing and you're in this position, what's that about?
So this is basically me trying to control your head.
Okay.
Also, it wouldn't be just the head. I want to sometimes it's the elbow. Sometimes I want to get it inside tie. I want to control maybe like inside the arm and like this way.
Okay.
This allows me to like try to attack the leg somehow. So in wrestling, we always say every action has an opposite and equal reaction. So if I push your head down, your reaction is to push your head up, right? When you push your head up, you expose your upper body, your lower body a little bit more, which allows me to attack. So let's say I'm here, I bang down, right?
Right. She's probably thinking like, dude, you're so fucking weak.
Wrestling strength is a different breed. It really is. So I'm here, that, right, your reaction was
yeah.
So I would anticipate that,
right?
So here, like that.
Wow, that happened so fast.
I was like, okay.
Or let's say I want to try to open up an arm, so like I might, instead of just trying to open up this way, it's really obvious, right? You're going to fight against it. Yeah, so like this way, and then come in that way.
Fireman carry, throw him over.
Oh, fireman carry, I guess.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude. No. Can you do it?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Take it to the other end of it, alright?
Yeah, so here. Oh. I guess I should do it slower. Your landing is dangerous.
Thank you. Yeah, since I knew what that was, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to always train like the new guys, like this is what's gonna happen. Be ready for this. So
I have no wrestling experience.
I
We didn't even go through. Why are you listening to him?
I thought you knew.
No, that's what I was like, huh?
Right,
You just saw the huh?
Yeah.
We'll play it back. There's a huh.
Yeah. I believe you. So just tuck your neck in a little bit and keep your arms in. I'll go slower this time too. So I need this one. Look here. We'll come in this way. And then tuck your head. Like that.
There's this pinch that happens right here.
Yeah, a little bruise.
No, well, maybe. No.
Sorry.
Woo. Actually,
that one is a move that you get when it's like really, the timing is really clean because they have to kind of be charging in.
yeah, it felt more comfortable when I moved forward because then I know how to flip because I
It
didn't
looked more
flip.
comfortable when you didn't know it was coming.
No, it hurt more when I did it you're right, exactly. When I didn't know it was coming, it looked more comfortable. When I knew it was coming, it's like, oh wait, these instructions don't make sense.
Yeah.
Well, because I've been thrown by judo practitioners as well as escrimadors and other things. So I learned how to fall to keep myself safe.
Yes.
But this is a different breed.
In wrestling, well, sometimes people ask me like, oh, how do I fall? Because in other sports they train like you have to fall a certain way.
Right.
But in wrestling, it's my job as the opponent to kind of make sure your fall is relatively safe.
Oh, okay.
And if you do the technique right, the fall generally is pretty good. Like let's say if I throw you and you post your hand out, like that could be bad, right?
Yeah.
So you just almost have to kind of trust that your opponent will help you with the fall.
Right.
And if they're doing the technique right, you should be fine.
I just wanted to see what she did.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now you know you gotta knock him on his ass again just for that, right?
Wow. I want to see what she. I test people.
I know, and I want her to knock you
kind
on
of
your
my
ass.
curse. Because I love seeing what people can do. It's
so in wrestling, you don't want to sway your movements too
Okay.
much because it's a little predictable. Like you're leaving your leg open, right?
I see.
So you want to kind of always have your hands ready to protect and keep them more bent, kind of close. Yeah. You don't want to be like this, right? Anytime where you have like a movement that is like a pattern, that's like an easy moment where I can attack at this.
And that's
time.
Got it.
So usually you're a little bit more static. You do move around, but it's not because you're not moving
you're
backwards.
positioning.
You're not moving back. You're moving side to side, or you're just like moving your feet like this way. So you want to stay a little bit more on your toes, kind of flat-footed. Yeah, and if you're flat, you kind of like end up walking like this. If you're on your toes, a little more agile. Yeah. Those are looking pretty good. Elbows in a little bit. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there's stumbles?
Oh, there is not, but
cheap moves you were talking about?
Also, people will like go like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that legal?
No. You're supposed to grab at least 4 fingers. Like There's some people go like this.
Oh, I only grab one. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's supposed to be that. Other moves. I've been working on a few lately. Not a ton. So you remember that one where I like dived in and threw and everything?
Yeah.
So there's another version of that where it's like I come in. Usually, you know what a sprawl is? Probably not.
Yeah, but sprawl back out.
Yes, it's like a, you know what a burpee is, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a burpee, but faster, I guess.
Alright.
So it's like the regular burpee is right there, right?
Yeah.
Push up, up. Sprawl is like this.
Holy. On the side?
Yeah. So you can do side, you can do it back. Yeah. But you don't want to just like completely fall forward. It's a little bit more of like your hands touch.
Oh.
Your hands. Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
So you like imagine you're in your stance, right? Here. Yes.
So it's almost even, it's not even really a back move.
Oh no, like if I attack, then you want to stay in that sprawl.
Got it.
So normally the move that I'm going to do, like you would expect that they would fall. So I would be here, they would sprawl back, but let me get in. So I'd be here.
Nice ball.
Nice, just stand up normally.
No.
I'll show you what the move looks like.
Okay.
So here, take a shot, and I would get like this. And usually people would sprawl, so then they would sprawl right to the ground, and then I would get behind.
Oh, I
So a little
see.
more sneaky.
Okay, because it looks like you're coming in, so my first thought
Yeah,
is up.
exactly.
And by the time I'm getting up here.
As a small person, my goal, I don't really like being underneath people because it's like if they actually like land on me, it's a lot of work to get out of it. And I want to try to conserve as much energy as possible.
I'm
So
only 173.
yeah, it doesn't matter. 150, 150, it's like it's work, right?
Yeah.
You want to try to conserve your energy.
That's true.
So a lot of my attacks tend to be on the head or like on the side.
To get the.
Yeah. So my favorite move is the sweep single. So I'll usually go for that leg. Over here.
Oh, shit. Thank you for not pulling.
Oh yeah.
You should have pulled.
Dude. It felt like she stopped her momentum by my legs. That's crazy. Dude, how? Wait, do that again. That was so fast.
Okay. Here.
Fuck.
You fell too fast.
Huh?
Fell too fast.
I always do. I don't want to get hurt. So you expect me to stay up?
Yes.
No. Let's do it your way.
Okay, so here. So from here, one of the early techniques I learned. So like if I'm just holding it here, it's no pain, right?
Wait, you talking about pain now?
Talking about pain. So there's no pain here.
Right.
So my coach always taught me like grab your shoulder and then just kind of like bring upwards.
How is that wrestling?
Yeah, that's wrestling too.
That's wrestling. That's allowed in high school?
Yes.
What? You don't even wait for the kick. You're just like, I'm gonna take your leg.
Well, I would if they're jumping up and down, then I wait for the jump to be up, and then I kick out and then fall. But you were kind of light on your feet anyway. So.
I always light on my feet. I can't be too heavy on it. I have to move. Except not with you, because you move faster than me.
It was practice you get baby. You're actually already like pretty decent with your wrestling.
And I'm going to cut it off from here because it's almost 2 for her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do one more technique.
Ooh, one more?
Oh, wait a minute.
One more. So one of the ones is like if you get underhook. I was trying to get it earlier, but it was a little too short. So it's like I come here. I try to latch onto the shoulder blade and I pinch it.
Okay.
So I'm here, and I try to press forward, and with that, when I press forward, you want to press back, right?
Right.
Natural reaction. So I'm here. Just throw it forward.
I know what you were intending to do, but my body went, get out of there.
Just run away as soon as possible.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned how to run away from things. That's crazy.
So yeah, being able to do good technique allows you to do movements like
Right.
that, which will give you a pretty big effect, right? But
Right.
it's just-
Well, it's because, like you said, wrestling is predicated on the idea that these two forces are going against each other. My whole teaching is, take on anybody's force
Yeah.
and get the better positioning, which
And
is
wrestling
why.
is different like that.
Yeah, like you said, you really have to grind it out
Yeah.
force by force. Versus for us, we don't
It's
want to
like
take
more
the
flow.
brunt.
Yeah.
we want to flow in and out of things and then get the better positioning.
Yeah. I think as you get better as a wrestler, you end up like learning to kind of balance it a little bit. So it's not so much like push, but you sort of learn to take what you've given. But
you learn how to anticipate also when they push back. You push them one way, they're like, oh, I'm gonna
that's
resist.
the feel part of it. That's hard to teach someone how to feel. Right? Like it's so subtle. Like if I go like this, right, and then it's like you have to feel when they're coming back. It happens in such a short period of time, right? Like it's very difficult to teach.
Because